Is that like leftover from like multi or like? I feel like that. Oh no no no! That's because of AdLib. Yeah yeah yeah. That's because of AdLib. Yes. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So no, this still doesn't make sense. I feel like I can get rid of that. Maybe it's one of those things that like I shouldn't need, but like maybe it crashed once, and so now I'm like, wait, I kind of need that or something. I don't know. Um, I feel like I should be able to get rid of it. Whatever, it's fine though. I'm not. Whatever. Okay, I can maybe I'll remove that later. I feel like I should try getting rid of it to see if it works without it, and then if it doesn't work without it, I'll just put it back in. Because like, when on earth could something be in the top list and not be in the bonus dictionary? The top list is just the top three actions that were chosen. So I don't know. All right. So right. So anyways, what we're saying here is the thing that we were saying before about like the appending of the so lead dictionary index a key index one dot append and then so again it's going to be player dictionary index p key, right? Yeah. Dot action data actions data index a key index one comma p key. Okay. Yeah. So we're doing that there, and we'll also do it here. And then right, so that's a little less duplicative in terms of like I mean we still have to like sort these lists in order to use them, but we don't have to like at least we don't have to populate them here. So so right, so it's not going to be lead list, it's going to be lead dictionary now, and it'll be lead lead dictionary index lead dictionary index what is it? Oh yeah, this is the whole inflist inflist index I index one. I don't know why I'm not just going by top list here. I really should just be going by top list. I think when I set this up, top list didn't exist, so it's kind of a relic, I think, but whatever. All right, inflist index I index one. Yeah, dot sort, and then oh yeah. So again, it's not lead, it's not just lead list. So let's replace all of these references with these instead. Why is it I in range? I don't know. I do not know. Maybe it's just because I wanted them in influence order, whereas the top list goes in not by influence order. Yeah. All right. So copy that to here. Actually, let's just do find replace. Replace. There we go. Okay. And then, right, so it was fine before we did that, and now it's fine and slightly less expensive, slightly less unnecessarily duplicative, or redundant, or whatever. So, save that, and then, let's, I guess, I might as well test just to make sure it's still, there's not much I can test right now, but I'll just test it a little bit. Hey, it loads and doesn't crash, so there's that. No, I'll need to like restart the script and see how it runs with real data, because right now. It's like that the real test will be whether the events conclude correctly. Oh. Yeah, no, you know what I just remembered is that it's not done yet because I'm not using the correct values for the players' names because it's not just lead dictionary blah blah blah. It's player dictionary index lead dictionary index influence list blah 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 dot name, right? Because like I was saying before, we want to use their name with the correct capitalization. So this is the same in all of these cases. So I mean the indexes changed a little bit, so I'll have to remember to not use the wrong indexes, but for the most part this is cool and stuff. All right. Oh, right, the indexes. Sorry, so this is index 1, and this is index 1, and this is index 2. Okay. Yeah. There it is. Cool. So, I think that's special recognition. I think that's all that is. Oh, but I haven't done archery yet. So right. Oh yeah, that's okay. So, with archery, how does this work? Yeah. I kind of with all right. So I'm not populate for archery. I'm not populating actions data yet. So I think I should do that. Yeah. Okay. So let's So right. Sorry. I'm just like trying to think it through first. My brain works faster than my mouth, so it's sometimes helpful to just like kind of like whir through the possibilities, and then once one like starts to move forward in my brain is like the correct way to go about it. Yeah, I'm thinking. So when we're at the end of each round. No, wait, no, we can't wait till the end of each round. Oh, yikes. Yeah, no, what did... No, okay, so within each round, we'll just have a single data point, and at the end of the round, we'll compile those data points. Yes. So it's whoever hits the mark first. Okay. And actually, so no, we don't have to compile that at the end of the round. We only have to compile that at the end of the whole thing. Yeah. All right. Yeah. No. Okay. This will work out fine. This will work out fine. Okay. So, where is it that happens? Where is it that we process that? It's not player take action. I don't think. We use player take action for archery. Do we? No. There's no reference to player take action here. Oh no, we do use... No, we totally do use player take action. We totally do. Rugs. By which I mean... shucks. It started out as right and turns into shucks. Rugs. I don't... Okay. Alright, so I don't want to change how we collect this data. So I'm trying to think now, what is the right way to do this? So maybe we just use player take action for... I'm almost certain we use player take action for archery. Yeah. I'm pretty sure we do. So then What? Oh, sorry. My eye itches. I think I had really bad allergies like the past few days. Um, but that's no one cares about that. So yeah. Um, Shoot. Okay, so I guess we need a separate like data. We just need to keep track of this data separately. It's a little bit dumb, but uh, no, it's also fine. So like, let's let's do what then? We will we will process this at the end of each round of archery. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, so let's go to that place. That's where we, it's like process archery data. Process, process archery data process. Archery. I swear there's like archery data process or something like that. What the heck? Archery. It's not that. It's archery data process. Yeah. All right. Thought so. What the heck is this? Why is this all commented out? Oh, this is because I changed the yeah. I should get rid of all this. I'm not going to go back to the old way. Where's this P value? I guess I'm... Wait, why is this commented out? Whoa. Why is this commented out? I don't think that should be commented out. Considering I use this value in other places, I use it a lot, apparently. Oh, is it that it doesn't default to 0 anymore? No, it should still default to 0. Yeah. Huh. That was just a mistake. Hey, Colt! Colt Zero, how's it going? Welcome. Yeah, and the rest of this stuff I can get rid of. So I hope we don't get archery, because I think it's not going to work correctly. But whatever. It'll work once I restart it. Okay. So... Right, so when we're going over the entire event set, we're going to, for each player... Yeah, I guess, maybe for archery, we'll, maybe we'll handle the lead dictionary differently. Maybe, like, that population of the lead dictionary at the end of the event, like, maybe that's only for classic events. And then we can just, like, instead of having, like, a separate data... Yeah. Yeah, I think this should work out. Yeah, okay. So, lead dictionary. Lead dictionary, let's not reset this, here. Let's reset it, when we initialize the event. And that way it'll be clean for when we need it here. Oh, yeah, oh. Oh, yeah. Huh. Right, so we'll only do this in the case that... Excuse me. We'll only do this inside the classic case. And then, yeah, because we do still need to do this for adlib events, because we can't always assume like the action tags for an event. Okay, so let's go to init event, and we can reset this here. So like all this, when we're resetting all of our other dictionaries and stuff, the lead dictionary can get reset as well. Right. So what we can do. Let's go back to archery process data, which I was totally right about and totally exists. Archery data process. Okay. And right. So now we can just populate the lead dictionary up front. So we'll say we'll say lead dictionary, lead dictionary index, what is it? It's like round. How do we keep track of the round? AO round, no. Oh, we just keep track of it with do now index 2. Do now index 2 is the round number. So do now index 2. So lead dictionary do now index 2 equals an empty list. Yeah. Is it a decent accomplishment to have 600 individually moving NPCs in 3D World and have performance fluctuating between 35 and 50 frames per second? Seems good. Sounds good. Yeah, no, that sounds quite good, in fact. I mean, like there are ways to hit that are easy, but like hitting that is also like there are ways you can cheat and like get that, because like if all of your if all of your like 3D NPCs are just a single triangle, then it's actually really easy. But if like yeah, no, if you're not like doing cheaty stuff, then that could also be an indication of something quite impressive. So I don't know. I mean, it certainly could be. Pixar didn't happen, I guess, is what I'm saying. All right, so lead dictionary do now index 2 equals an empty list. So right, so as we populate this list, we're going to take yeah, how's this gonna work? We're gonna say so I guess we'll say lead dictionary, or we'll say like max equal, or like so like last time equals 0, and then for AI in player dictionary index p key, no, not p key, pi, dot actions data if oh, it's actions data is a dictionary, so actions data index AI is greater than last time, then last time equals player dictionary. I wonder if you can just take maximum on an iterable. That'd be really convenient if you could. Yeah, right. So then we'll say lead dictionary index do now, spelled correctly, do now index 2 dot append, and then for this the data points will be last time and the PI. Yeah. Okay. And then what? And then that's actually enough for now. And then we just go down to the place where archery gets basically where we do like, so we, yeah, last time we updated the outro string for classic event types, which was here, but we need to do the outro string for archery, which is, oh wow, it's really it's a lot simpler. Right, the outro string for archery right now so far is just perfect sharp shot, nice mark, and then hits. I should probably do what? I should just put them all at the end, or should I put them after perfect sharp shot before nice mark? Um, but then like what if the highest scoring players didn't actually hit bullseyes? um, oh, that's the other thing. Actually, I should use a different data format now that I think about it. I should use a different data format for the lead list for archery because I can't just keep track of. Oh yeah yeah yeah. All right, so actually let's move this. I mean I don't have to move this down, but just to keep it all together, because we have to do. Oops, sorry, excuse me. I'm just dropping things. We have to do this player offset. I forget what POC stands for exactly. But yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So right, we can put this here and we'll say so we won't just do last time and player index. We'll do last time and player index. Wait, how do we want to do this? Because okay, we do. Yeah, I mean, like we. No. This. I was gonna say we should keep track of their score as well, but we know their score by the end of the event. Like we know how much that player gained at the end of the event. So. Yeah, like this timestamp value that we're collecting, like we only really need that for tiebreakers. So um let's think about this. I don't want to like calculate it twice. I don't want to like redundantly recalculate something that we already found. So let's look at the place where we handle that data because it seems like we can just like use it twice instead of having to calculate it a second time. So it's around here. It's when we're looping over the player set. Yeah. So if cur of supertype equals archery, player dictionary p key. So let's. Wow, what the heck is up with the game? Did I forget to set the process priority back to high? Oh wow, look at all the memory it's using now too. Yeah, I need to figure out what that is. I wonder if those things are related. The fact that it oh yeah, I did forget to set the process priority. Yeah, and what's up with the memory? Huh. It just balloons. It starts out as like 200 megabytes and then just like... Does it just constantly climb? I mean, it does go up and down, but I guess it just goes up more than it goes down. That's weird. How do you do something like that in Python? Memory profiler. This is a Python module for monitoring memory consumption of a process as well as line-by-line analysis of memory consumption. Has the pseudo module as optional, highly recommended. I don't care about that. I mean, I guess maybe this is what I'm looking for, but guide to analyzing Python performance. I don't care about performance. Memory. How much memory is it using? Yes, let's talk about that. How much memory does it use? Now that we have good grasp of timing, blah, blah. Oh, you're just going to tell me to use the memory profiler. Fine. Your stupid memory profiler. So Okay, so yeah, I guess I'll have to set that up at some point because I'm using more memory than I intend to. uh, which Python memory profiler is recommended? Heapy is quite simple to use. At some point in your code, you have to write the following. This gives you some output like, yeah. I don't know. I like the line by line thing, I guess, because that would be helpful. So I'll probably do that, I guess. This is going to be saying, yeah, memory profiler. All right, sounds like memory profiler is something that I need to do at some point. I'll add that to the backlog. Because that seems important. Seems like something I should fix. Because as far as I know, it probably just doesn't even have an upper limit. It probably just like goes forever until it explodes. Fortunately, I have a fair amount of memory on my computer. It's weird that it just like keeps naturally growing. Like, I'd have expected like, I don't know, a need for like something actually to be like actually getting introduced to the system, but nope. Nope, not one bit. All right, so let's oh yeah, we're still in the middle of doing the archery special recognition. So yeah, so we're not keeping track of, we're not like compiling this data. We're like calculating this stuff just in order to figure out like how much like what value to award to players, but we never really retain it. I'm trying to think if there's like a convenient place to like put this data. Or no. Yeah, I just have to hold on to this data or recalculate it a second time, which doesn't feel good. I think I'd rather hold on to it. So yeah, I guess I'll just say like oh, AO percentages. Yeah. So I'll just say like AO PBs equals dictionary, and then so I'll just say once we calculate PB, we'll just say AO PBs. Oh, I'm getting bad with my naming conventions, but whatever. AO PBs index P key equals PB. Actually, no, you know what I should do? Huh. I mean, I want this data all together. So yeah, no, you know what I'll do instead? Yeah, I'm gonna change this. Um, hmm. Instead of using the dictionary, instead of using the leads dictionary to keep track of the rounds, I'll just use it to keep track of the players individually, their individual timestamp offsets, and I'll adjust it each round. That way, I can just put together a list of right. So AOPBs doesn't actually have to be a dictionary. It'll just be a list. Yeah. So AOPBs equals an empty list, and then so we'll say AO PBs dot append PB PB actually, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't use maybe I shouldn't use this PB. Maybe I should probably use no. I should use the other PB. The one before I adjust it. Because this is the one that more accurate, like this one, the PB before. So like, first we calculate PB, and then we like change what PB means. But before we change what it means, like it's actually more accurate and more granular. So I actually technically want to use that PB value. So it'll be append PB and also P key. Yeah. All right. So then we can sort this list, and then we'll kind of have to put together a separate list using we'll have to put together like kind of gross. It'll be a little weird. We basically have to do the same thing that we did with like the top list stuff, where we have to account for ties, kind of, because like we have to sort each tier. Like first we sort by PB, right? Because like the total bonus, like if someone gets a perfect score, they're definitely in. And then everyone else who gets like a near perfect score, we have to sort that chunk of the list based on this other value, this timestamp value. So yeah. Oh, you managed to optimize your altered version of the cohesion function. Actually haven't figured out how particularly good way optimizing the alignment separation function, which though totally breaking the original behavior. Not too bad, since the cohesion function is primarily driving force the fucking algorithm. It sounds cool. I've actually never worked on that sort of thing before, so I don't have anything offhand that helps, especially because I don't know what the cohesion, alignment, and separation functions do specifically. At least not in the context of a flocking algorithm. Cohesion function? I assume that just has to do with like the math of like where they move, but I don't know the specifics, so yeah. Yeah. Cohesion, alignment, separation. I assume that's just like position and spacing, but yeah, maybe I'm just not familiar with those terms. Or maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe I do understand what you're saying, and I just don't expect to. Okay, so yeah, so once again, we have these. So I guess, alright, this is gonna get a little weird, but fun weird, so. Alright, so we have AOPBs. Right, I said I was gonna change how we're using the lead dictionary for archery, and not separate it by round. Just like, well, should I? I could still use it by round. I can still separate it by round. Oh, no. The point was that I wanted the timestamps to be dictionary lookupable. Yeah. So, well, actually, there's one other thing I could do. Just using the system the way it is. Like, I could just use math to get around it. No, it'd just be more convenient to do it as a dictionary. Alright, so lead dictionary, lead dictionary, let's go up to the archery section. Is this it? No. Is this it? Yes, okay. So no, we're not going to set it like that. We're going to say, lead dictionary index do now, no, it's going to say lead dictionary index, pi equals lead dictionary dot get. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. It's pi comma 0, which means we'll look in the dictionary to see if there's a pi value, and if we don't have a pi value, then we'll return 0 instead. Plus last time minus frame time gframe time minus last time. Yeah. Or no, just frame time. Frame time minus minus last time. Okay. So we're just keeping track of the offsets. And so then the player with the greatest offset will be the winner. The winner. Okay. Yeah. So how do we compile this data ultimately? Am I doing the dict get thing correctly? I think that's how it goes. Get, yeah, okay. Oh, this should be 0.0. Not that it matters, a huge difference, but the reason performance drain can be pretty high with the algorithm is because 3 functions that make it up are based around averaging calculations. The Hero, I don't know if this is directly relevant to what you're doing, but for Hero, one of the games that I made in the fall of last year, it wasn't like a wait, how did you describe, like, flocking algorithm? Yeah, I guess, like, it's not really a flocking sort of thing, but like one of the things you'll see in this game is like, all right, so in this game there's like there's this yellow dude, and then there's these little green dudes who turn purple, right? So it takes a little while to get there, but actually I can make it go faster. It takes a little while to get there, but eventually, like, there are a lot of these little dudes on screen, and I wanted something that that would be I wanted a way to, like, kick these little dudes around and have, like, tons of them on screen at the same time. And I know, well, like I was saying before, like, it's not that difficult to it's not nearly as difficult to get, like, a ton of things on screen all at the same time if you just make them very simple shapes. But the other thing I wanted to do was, like, do fun, like, physics stuff, like knocking them around. So I did put some interest in like actually getting them to to be smart about, like, how I move them around. And the thing that I did, and like, I don't know if this will be relevant to, like, what you're working on, but the thing that I did that was the most helpful was to use a grid system, because, like, the only and again, like, this might not be true of flocking, like, maybe for, like, whatever flocking stuff you're doing, you want like the creatures to care about not just their immediate neighbors, but by keeping, like, so there's not necessarily a visible grid in this game, like, nothing actually snaps to anything, like, it's all, like, all of the positioning is done in floats, and so it's like, it's smooth in that regard. The reason there's a grid is that these little, like, all the little characters in this game, when they, like, push around and shove past each other and, like, go flying into the air and everything, they don't care about, like, the only thing they care about are the ones, like, within grid spaces relative to their own diameter. Because if something is in a grid space further away than the width of the object itself, then it functionally doesn't exist. At least with, again, like I keep saying, what I was thinking, like, the system was built for physics specifically. So, like, yeah, I mean, like, hypothetically, like, an object that is not within, like, proximity of one's itself, it technically will exert a gravitational force, like, but like I didn't go into like that level of like physics simulation or anything, because it for the purposes of this, there's like the like small objects like do not affect like a perceptible gravitational field on each other. So I guess my game isn't super realistic in that regard, but yeah, the great thing about the grid is that if I had to like, I don't know, if these things were like too aware, they it'd be such a drain on processing, and if they weren't aware, then there'd be tons of clipping all over the place. And I know like the art is really simple and stupid, so it doesn't really matter if the art clips, but I just, one of my pet peeves is like things that are easily avoidable that that people don't bother to avoid. So for this game, it was just as simple as as the grid. And so of course the constraint, like I could have like tons more characters in this game, and I could have much higher I could have much more powerful graphics, but this runs on like a really old smartphone, which is I was kind of considering like the baseline, like the like I was optimizing specifically for really old smartphones. So like this, well actually I guess it wasn't really old. The smartphone that this runs on is like, I think like 3 years old, so pretty old in smartphone years. Yeah, because I was thinking I might target this for like mobile release. If I do something with it, I'd probably target it for mobile release. But this, I don't know. I was just thinking of this because this is like the flockingest thing I've ever done. Probably. I worked pretty flocking hard. Sorry, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I'm guessing this isn't like the same sort of flocking behavior as you have going on. This is more mobbing than flocking. Yeah. Sorry, I get distracted by it. I don't usually. I've left the game running for long enough so that you could see that like there are a bunch of things on screen, but I don't usually run for so long. I usually just show it real quick and then move on to the next thing. But because I've come this far, I'm like I must play through. I'm not actually close to the end, so I won't actually play the whole thing. I just sorry, I hadn't played in a while, so. Cohesion function finds the average targeted position as found from each member. Yeah, no, that's exactly what I just was just saying is if every one of those entities cared about every one of those entities, like that would go really bad really fast. Have you tried doing just like a rolling average so that like, you know, Boyd 0 or sorry, like entity 0 in your flock considers himself the center of the flock, and then entity 1 considers the average between entity 1 and 0 and 1, because that way you don't have to rerun the comparison every time. So like there would be members of the flock who are like dominant or like alpha or whatever, but like so like instead of having let's say you have like let's say your flock is relatively simple. Let's say your flock has like 5 things. If all of these things care about all of these things, then like I don't know. It's like, it seems like well, no, I mean, I guess for each frame you can always just calculate the average up front, right? Like you calculate the average to be here based on like all of their position, and then you just use the same point for like for all of theirs. But like I don't know. Yeah, I guess that's, I don't know. I probably don't have anything particularly insightful to add just from like glancing my brain across that whatever that particular like challenge. But is it? Huh. All right, yeah. Okay, yeah. So yeah, it sounds like you already came to the same. You're already thinking along the same lines as I just was describing there. All right, so it sounds like you had it figured out. Good job. Keep up the great work. All right, so the lead dictionary PI lead. So this this is good here. Now what we need to do is squish these. So we have we have like the values of the archery results, and we have the timestamps of the archery results. We just need to like compare those lists to see who got the highest score the fastest, and those will be our leaders for the archery event. So the way to accomplish that, I believe, will be to oh, yeah, no, I'm further down. So we'll say, yeah, what is it? It's like uh uh so we'll say we need I don't know, like AO leaders equals dictionary, and then we'll say so all right, we need to we haven't sorted the PB list, so we have to say AOPBs dot sort reverse equals true, because we want to go the highest first, and then we'll say so we'll say while, I'm just gonna say while true. I might change this loop to be a little less crude, but for starters we'll say while true, AO leaders okay, so we'll say we'll like say I count equals 0, and we'll say while true AO leaders index AOPBs index I count index index 0, because this is the PB itself. This is like the value, the bonus value that they actually like. This is the player's bonus itself. This is their score essentially. For that value, we will. Oh well, so I guess actually for one thing we have to say is if AO PB, right, we have to check if this dictionary entry exists yet, because if this dictionary entry does not yet exist, we have to add it to the dictionary. So if AOPB blah 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 not in AO leaders, then we'll say AO leaders equals dictionary, no, not dictionary, list, empty list, and then we'll dot append the P key. No, not the P key in this case being AOPB's I count index 1. So it'll be the player's name. Yes. So basically we're coming up with like a tier list for the is this how we want to go about this? I guess. Yeah. All right. Well, I'll also say AO tiers equals an empty list, and so we'll say AO leaders equals blank. Oh, no, sorry, not AO leaders. AO leaders index AO AOPBS, blah, blah, blah. I keep saying AO. Oh, it is AO, archery outcomes. It looks like AO or AC. I'm probably going to mess that up somewhere eventually, but all right. So we're going to say that equals an empty list, and then we're also going to say AO tiers dot append this value, so that we can keep track of what tiers we have, because we won't, like, usually there'll be a top tier and a second to top tier and a third to top tier, but sometimes there'll be a top tier and then like skip the second tier, or sometimes it'll start on the second tier. So yeah. Oops, it's AO tiers plural. Excuse me, sorry, I'm gross, I'm disgusting. Yeah, and then so then what we'll say is I count. We'll say. Actually, I guess we'll say if so I'll just say, yeah. So I count plus equals 1. Actually, we don't have to do that yet. We'll say if I count is well, actually no, yeah, I'll say I count plus equals 1. And we'll say if I count is greater, it can't be greater than really, but if it's greater than or equal to the length of AO leaders, no, not AO leaders, AOPBs. We don't want to go out of range if fewer than 10 people participated in the event, or like I don't know if it's even going to be 10 people. I think it might be 10 people, because 10's a nice round number, and for the other events we do the top 3, and there can be up to 3 actions, and so I could just do like top 5 or something, or top 7, or I don't know. I can change this number easily, so whatever. It doesn't really matter what I choose for starters. Let's also check. So if I count is greater than or equal to the length of AOPBS, or this will be there'll be 2 terms in here. It'll be I count. Oh yeah, no, it's so if hey, that's the new follower sound. Y55, welcome to the channel. Thank you very much for following. So yeah, the 2 things that we're going to check here are if I count is greater than 10, but also not just if it's greater than 10, but if it's greater than 10 and yeah, so this is where we have to index from AOPBs again. If AOPBs index wait a second, hold on. AO leaders, AOPBs. Oh, you know what? Yeah, well, for one thing, we don't need index 0 at all. We only need index 1 from AOPB's list here, because once we put these players into tiers, then it doesn't matter what their old score was. Like, the tiers are kind of arbitrary. Okay, so right, so that's right. That was one thing that just occurred to me. But also, right. So for this, I want to actually be comparing. So if I count is greater than 10 and actually no, greater than or equal to. Not that it could get greater than, because it'll break when it gets equal to. But no, actually no, it can get greater than. Yeah, no. So right. So if AOPB's I count is less than I count minus 1. Yeah. Right. So basically what we're checking here is like, let's consider some data set. So file new. So if we have like 10, like 9, 9, 9, 9, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, oops, 7. 7. And, you know, it goes on, like, whatever. well, you know, it's like it like continues. Let's say like this is our list of like the top scorers, right? So what we want is the top 10. However, we don't exactly know who is the top 10 yet because we're including timing as a factor. But so far this list is only oh yeah, so the game why the sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the chat, but the game that we're working on is the game on the bottom of the screen here. It's called SideQuest. Did it crash? Because it hasn't been doing a lot lately. I hope it hasn't crashed. Maybe it did. Oh, it did crash. It crashed a while ago. So if it wasn't crashed, it would be doing more interesting stuff. New Ev reference before assignment? Really? That's interesting. Oh, did we try and do an archery event? That's interesting. Okay. So normally this game is about like adventure and exploration, and right now it's just about like walking casually across the screen. Here, I'll stop the script for now. For starters, let's like, I'm. All right, I'll finish up this thought before I fix that bug, and then we'll restart the script, and we can see what it's about. All right, so so if any of these conditions are met, or if these conditions are met, then we'll say that we just break. Right, and I'm not going to do anything more with that because this is not finished, but I think it's in a state where I can rerun the script and the script won't crash because of this, so I can fix the other thing and come back to it. So basically, the point of that is just that. So we're putting these into tiers. So like this one goes in the first tier, these ones go in the second tier, and then we keep populating the next tier. Even though we go back past 10, we keep populating it until we get to like the break. Because then what we're going to do is these ones are auto includes, but then for this group of data, we're going to add in that separate data point, resort the list based on that other data point, and then use the and then we'll know like maybe this was actually. Just because like it got sorted in some random order doesn't mean that this wasn't like actually like the fastest. So yeah, we'll make sure, etc., etc. Yes, the game is literally playable once it's up and running. Why? So hang in there, and you will see it. It will happen. What? Okay. So new ev reference before assignment. Really. So the line numbers are screwed up because I was changing. I don't know. That just happens that way. Where is new ev reference before assignment? Oh, I probably copy and pasted. Yeah. It's not new ev max actions. It's cur ev max actions. Derp. That was just a sloppy and paste from earlier. But there are no more references to new events here in init events. Seems good. Okay. Yep, sorry about that. Alright, I'll restart the script in just a moment, and it will be playable, yes. Right, in the meantime, maybe I'll finish up the thing about, what's the Python version? Oh, yeah, sorry, Solo Steamer. Yes, this is Python, and this is also Pygame. The Python version is 2.7.8. Because I'm old school, I guess. No, I never worked with Python 3, so I don't know. Yeah, I just never really did. Right, so yeah, so the let's go back to what was it? It was like AOPVs. Wait, where was no, it's not here, it's the next place. Yeah. So right, so we've now populated our AO leaders. So we'll say yeah. So for okay, yeah. So for so like let's say AO break equals an empty list. We'll say for I don't know, like PI in AO leaders index AO tiers index -1. So for the final tier, whichever tier we broke on, we're going to say Actually, I guess, yeah, no, actually we only need to do this in the case that, so if I count is greater than 10, greater than or equal to 10, greater than or equal to 10? No, if it's equal to 10, yeah, greater than or equal to 10. That means that we have, no, if it's equal to 10, that means we have exactly 10. So no, it's just if it's greater than 10. So if it's greater than 10, then we have to do the breaker. We have to do like the tiebreaker. So so actually, I guess we'll say so like AO final is an empty list, and then right. So for PI in AO leaders, AO tiers index -1, we'll say AO break dot append. Actually, no, we can just say AO break. Yeah. Actually, we can just. Oh no, we have to iterate over it because we have to plug in the other values as well. So right, no, yeah. So AO break dot append. It's not just the list of names; it's the list of names paired with their timestamps, which we saved from that other thing we were doing earlier, which I forget what it was called. Probably lead dictionary, right? We just plugged that right into the lead dictionary. Okay, so AO break append lead dictionary index PI comma PI. So we're just going for the players like in this in this tier, in this ambiguous tier where we're not sure who's above the cut and who's below the cut. We slap together a list of all of their timestamps with their you know, just like those data pairs, and then we'll say sort right, so AO break dot sort reverse equals true, because higher is better in this case, because higher, like we did it by the timestamp offsets, and so the player with the highest offset will be the one who shot first, and so right then excuse me, then we'll say AO final. No, so we'll say yeah, we'll say AO final actually, some of this we can do outside of this. We can say, oops, true, which equals true. So AO final equals blah blah. Then we'll say so for I in range, the length of actually no, we can just say for I in or for TI in AO tiers indexed from the start to the negative first character. So everything including everything except for the final range. We'll say AO final dot extend T. We'll extend AO leaders index TI. So for everything except the final tier, we'll just plug it right on, and then if I count is greater than 10, then we have to do this like AO break thing, and we'll just say so while the length of actually no, we'll just say AO final dot extend and it'll be AO break indexed from the start to the length of or like 10 minus the length of AO final. So it'll just fill it up to 10. right? So like if the length of AO final is 7, then we'll need 3 more. So it'll index it up to, yeah, okay. Although, yeah, and this will only evaluate if I count had been greater than 10 in the first place. So we don't have to worry about going out of range. Right, and so then in the else case, though, we can just say AO final dot extend final dot extend AO leaders index -1. Because for this one, it actually just magically landed exactly at the 10 point, at the 10 mark. So we'll just plug that on and Shazam. Actually, this one also handles the cases where there weren't even 10. Yeah. Like if there were only 8 players who participated, then yeah, okay. So yeah. And then I guess actually the last thing that we have to do is just so perfect sharp shot, nice mark, hits. Well, I'll actually do this before. I'll do this before the perfect sharp shot, etc., etc. So it'll be like outro string plus equals. Actually, yeah. So we'll say for li. Oh, wait a second. AO final. Oh no, we're not just extending it as that. Right. No. We have to say right, because the AO break are the data pairs, so we don't want the first data point. We don't want the timestamp to stick around. So actually, we say for I in range. For I in range 0, or the 0 is implied. 10. Yeah. So for I in range up to 10 minus the length of AO final. We'll say append AO break index AO break index I index 1, because that's just the player's name. Okay. Oops, excuse me. And then am I doing that correctly with AO leaders and stuff? Yeah, because leaders. Wait, AO leaders index -1. Yeah, the list of leaders is just the list of names. Right. Yeah. Yeah, those are just names, so we can just use, okay. So now so lastly for PI in AO final, indexed up to, all right, I actually have to special case this. If the length, because if the length of AO final is 1, then if the length of AO wait, what if there's literally 0? Because I think the way I set up archery is that it'll still resolve even if no one plays it. So if the length of AO alright, so I'll just say if the length of AO final is greater than 1, then frick, I'm gonna special case the 2 as well, just for like the way I don't know, I'm picky about the way text gets organized. So I'll say else if the length of AO final equals 2, and then if the length of AO finals final okay equals 1, and then yeah, if it equals 0, then we just don't do anything. So right, so we'll say So if it's greater than 2, we'll say for pi in AO final indexed up to the negative first character, from the first character up to the negative first character, or from the 0th character. Oh, I said I was going to restart the scripts, but I'm also really close to finishing this. Whatever. Okay, so we'll say outro string. Oh yeah, actually, so we'll say outro string plus equals the top so something to acknowledge that like these are the best. So the score leaders, or like the I was gonna say marksman, but like I'm using the term mark here. I'll just say, yeah, I'll just say like the top yeah, whatever. I don't care what it says for now. I'm just gonna say like top marks or top top archers or something. I don't care. Don't care. Top archers. So outro string. Why do I keep typing try when I'm trying to type string? Outro string plus equals space character plus player dictionary index pi dot name plus comma, and then for the last one we say outro string plus equals comma and, oh no, the comma's included, and plus player dictionary index AO final index -1, the last person on the list, plus period. Yeah. Okay. And so this one will be simpler. It'll just be right. So we know there are only 2 items in this list, so we can just say player dictionary AO final 0 and player dictionary index 1, and then oh yeah, okay, so this other outro, right? So we also we say top archer plural here, but then for the if there is only one archer, then there's only one top archer. Right. I'm going to change like how that's phrased, but oh, this is supposed to be index 1 and I'll make this a full sentence. So it'll be the top archers are. The top archers are, and then all those blah blah. So, and then the top archer is. Again, it'll technically be the only archer is, but top archers are. Top archer is okay. And then yeah, okay. So I think that's actually good. So let's see what happens when we run the script. I'm gonna try running it once without reactivating the network side, just to see if it, yeah. So like stuff like this, right? I tend to, I don't know. I put in enough typos that it's usually worthwhile to whoa. Is this supposed to be indented? And like this is supposed to be like that? Is that right? What am I doing here? Yeah. Yeah. Yes, that is correct. Okay. Save that. And then see, like I said, there are usually enough of these things that player dictionary. Oh, I didn't say dot name. Oh, and I didn't put in the plus signs. Yeah. Um, yeah. All right. Oh, yeah, right. So I didn't say dot name here either. Dot name. Dot name. And plus sign. Oh man, can you imagine like back when people had typewriters, and like when they hit the wrong key, they can just go back and change it. All right, so it seems to be at least running a little bit. So now I'll reactivate the network side of the script, and heck, I'll kick it into away mode just to make up for lost time. And also to quickly test whether this actually worked. Activate away mode. I should probably keep activate away mode on the bottom, because I changed it so that there are these slower, faster buttons like below below the away mode thing. And oh, sorry, I'm gonna make the graphics look a little weird because I'm like dragging the thing around, so they're gonna look a little choppy for a second, and they're just gonna freeze completely while I drag it. Okay, but there we go. And then oh yeah, process priority. I mean, it's probably gonna crash. Like in all likelihood, it'll actually just crash in the very near future, and so I'm gonna have to restart anyways. But whatever. I'm bumping up the process priority just for kicks. Okay. So, let's I mean, let's fix whatever's not yet working about that. But who knows what's not yet working about that? So, oh, memory profile. We could start. Yeah, we should start looking into that, because that is something I am very excited to to not have to worry about in the near future. I guess like yeah, like I think this like kind of ties into like the thing about Python that I enjoy the least, which is I just don't like Python. Like is just weird in like how it treats like data. It's like I don't know. It has this weirdest like this to me personally, after like learning in like C languages and stuff like that, like Python just like it seems like a really like obstinate pack rat, in that like it like I don't know, it refuses to acknowledge things in some cases, and then in other cases it insists on something that hasn't like existed in like years. So um who doesn't like oatmeal? Um so I'll I add some Lucky Charms to the oatmeal mix. Excuse me. Right, so I know they claim this like I know they claim that this like installation method is easier. I'd really just rather like I don't know. I'd really just rather not. Where's the way to just download it like the old-fashioned way? Oh, this is gonna be like, what is a .gz file? Or a .tar.gz file? Is that one of those files that like, whatever. There are so many things about Python that are just like slimy to me. They're literally just like, everything about like this. I'm just like, yeah. I just want to like, I just really like. It's literally like those people that like just get too close to you when they talk to you, and you can like feel their breath. It's just like, oh no, no, please, please. Like I'm interested in what you have to say, but please say it from like slightly further away. Oh, we crashed already. Okay. Well, that's exciting. I should probably bring down this. I'm just gonna bring down the script because it already crashed, so that event is doomed to never complete. Sorry about that. List indices must be integers and not strings. Where do you think there's a string acting as a list? Oh, actions data is a list. Actions data is a list. It's not a dictionary. I've been treating it as a dictionary. I wrote like all this stuff as if it was a dictionary, but it's not. It's a list. Yeah. Weird. Okay. So gotta change that. Yeah. Okay. I should probably just go through all of them. Actually, no, I didn't change anything in player take action, so these ones are all gonna be fine. Alright, but all of these, for example, for AI and player dictionary, alright, that's actually fine. Except it's not, right, so, right, it's just a list. So it's not like that. It's AI index 0, I think. Index 0. Actually, let's look at how we keep actions data. Actions data equals new actions data. Yeah, so this new action data timestamp followed by the action name. Okay, so right, so when we want the timestamp, we index at 0, and when we want the wait, what do we do? Wait, what is happening here? Oh no, that's this is unrelated. That's something else. Right, so AI index 0 is going to be the time. Yes, okay, good. And so we're gonna say just AI index 0. So that part's actually a lot simpler. Yes. And then yeah, I forgot about that. Usually if I'm going by action tag, I go by I use a dictionary, but like no, for this I specifically used a list because I already knew that this data was going to get a little bit schmumpy. But all right, here we go. Actions data. Right, so it's not index A key, index 1. What is it? Oh. Wait. For A key and top list. Wait a second. Actions dictionary. Oh, that's a little gross. That's slightly gross. Huh. If A key in bonus dictionary, if A key in player dictionary, P keys dot actions. Yeah. So no, we should just do this the other way around. We should just go by actions. Yeah. Yeah, we should just say if so right. Okay, so for A key in actions, etc., etc. Wait, what? Did I just cut that? Paste? No. What the heck just happened to that? It just like deleted. Okay, so for A key in oh, but we can't say in top list because top list is not just a list of names. It's ugh. All right. What's the least like blarfy way to do this? This is for classic, and okay, I think the least blarfy way to do this is to say that top list actions so top list acts equals oh, there's a way to set this up. it's like a column. It's like a Python column uh, multi-dimensional list. How to extract a column from a multi-dimensional array. No, it's the easy way to do it. Yeah, return row I for row in matrix. Yeah. Right. So it's so top list act equals row 1 for row in act or in top lists. Yeah. So this will just this is just the list of actions. It doesn't include the other data points in the top list. Right. So we'll just say. So now we'll just say. So we'll iterate over the actions and we'll say. Actually no. We'll say actually. All right. So. Sorry. This is for if a key index 1 in top list. Top list actions. But then this is also actually it's going to be for I in range the length of player actions, because the length of actions data and actions is always synced up. So now we say so if we say so we can replace a key with player dictionary p key actions index I. We can replace it there. If it's in bonus dictionary, sure. Bonus dictionary index, sure. And then so now lead dictionary index player dictionary p key actions I is going to be actions data index I index I index 0, because it's the first data point. That works. And then the rest of this is fine. I can, like, for the yeah, because there's only the places where I was referencing action data. Oh wait, well no, I do have to change how I reference it, but it's simple because it's just action data index 0, index 0. Because this is the case where there's only one item in the list. It's a list of length 1, so yeah. All right, let's save that, and then we can what do we do? Yeah, we continue touching up actions data in case there are other places that nope, that's all of it. Okay. So the script has probably been down long enough, so I can probably rerun it now. Okay. Yeah, slight oversight there. For now, we'll run the script. Nope, invalid syntax. Oh yeah, range open parenthesis the length of etc. Actions blah blah. Yes, there we go. All right, so activate away mode. I'm gonna slide the graphics down here. I mean, it's probably gonna, again, we're probably gonna find more. It's probably not perfect yet, but we'll get there. We will get there soon enough. Control Shift Escape. Let's bump up the process priority so that for the brief time that it runs, it at least runs correctly. And yeah, let's figure out this profiling business. So like, oh, so I just download the thing and then I do like Python setup.py install. What? How does it know what I want to install? I don't. freaking hate the command line. I think is part of it. I think that's most of it, actually. But, no, this, like, gross, like, mouth-breathing Python personal space invader is, insisting on the command line. So I guess that's how I have to install it. I don't have to be happy about it. Ugh. Ugh, I say. Ugh. 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 Um, I want another solution, one that doesn't annoy me as much. Do, 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 do. Wait, what's all this about? Nah, that doesn't sound helpful. I mean, that wasn't, like, literally the only, like, solution. There were, like, when we were looking a minute ago, there were, like, other things that came up, so, Guppy. Oh, it was programming environment? Do. Most of the places, what, Muppy, Guppy, Heapy, whatever. At least this acronym makes sense. Memory usage profiler. But yeah, no, I don't. Seriously? I hate you, memory profiler. I hate you already. Um, what is the tar.gz? Has go to the directory where the file is. Type tar. Ubuntu. I don't care about Ubuntu. Who cares about Ubuntu? The correct answer is no one. No, I'm sure some people do. But, like, why would you assume people care about that garbage? Not that that's garbage. But to, like, someone who cares nothing for it, then it's just effectively garbage. In that it is useless. Why would you distribute files in a format for Ubuntu? Because you're evil, stupid people? Is that why? I can't think of another good reason, so I'm led to assume. Seriously? It's like, what are the 3 most annoying things we could have this person try and do in order just to install stupid stuff? Like, offer them, like, a really janky sounding, like, dumb thing that no one wants. Add in just like a cryptic statement that doesn't actually mean anything, and offer a download option that is, like, useless to, like, 99.999% of all people. Cool, thanks, great. That's sounds stellar. So I don't know. Maybe let's not care about it. So it eats up tons of memory. Like, so what? So my program used to have tons of memory. Lots of things eats up memory has to go somewhere, so no, it shouldn't though. What do I really care to do at this point though? Because I don't think it's, like, actually continue to like try at this dumb stuff. I think, like, in terms of, like, what I'd actually care to do right now, I think it's alright, so maybe I should try one of these other ones. Heapy, quite simple to use, gives you output. I just don't feel like this I don't feel like this output is going to be specifically very useful. Maybe that's just, maybe this is like just a bad example. Oh, Heapy is Guppy? Did like change the name or something? Oh, Heapy, there it is. Uh, I don't know. If that's true, Map Snaps, then when you Google search it, you should get something that doesn't mention Ubuntu. So I'm not saying what you're saying is, I'm not saying the answer is no. I'm just saying that if the answer is yes, then the search results are idiotic. So um, I know this is like a not the best distinction to draw in all cases, but I often I'm impelled to not necessarily just go with like what is the possible path, but like what is the path of like least like garbage stupid? Because like I don't know, people who do garbage stupid stuff, like good for them. Like if they can be successful and also like just be like, you know, just like headachy garbage stupid like all the time, like good for them, right? I don't like those people. I just don't want to associate with those people. So I yeah, I don't wait for a dead end to go in a different direction, right? It's like I don't know. Uh So the aim of Hoopy, the aim of Heapy is to support debugging and optimization regarding memory-related issues in Python programs. Such issues can make a program use too much memory. Blah blah blah. No one cares. Let's get to the interesting part. Uh, download. Hey. The latest version is in the SVN trunk directory. Hey, link to it, you dork. Uh, uh, oh, what? Oh, head revision? No, latest release. What? What? Let's just get rid of that. What? Just get rid of that. What? Why is everyone like so smart to the point of like idiocy? Like what? Whatever happened to just like clicking on a thing and getting it? Whatever happened to that? Want to see something kind of neat? If you go to my website and you click on a thing, guess what you get? It! You get it! You get it by clicking on it! It's crazy, I know. It's like I had to think long and hard on that one just to come up with such a sophisticated and complex system. Um so oh yeah, trash can. Oh, so are the events oh, okay, so the events are kind of working, except I clearly forgot a space character. Uh, right, so we got like 100% led by Map Snaps, which seems to work out okay. Except yeah, it didn't put in a space character there. I don't think I'm gonna restart the script for that because that's like it's just like a superficial little thing. I will fix it though. I'll fix it now and then we can restart the script later. So where was that? It was further down. Oh, yeah, I forgot it. Here and here. Okay. Yeah, trash can. It only accepts literally the exact terms. It doesn't accept like substrings or anything like that. So, or it doesn't like look for substrings. So like like when I said like earlier when I said like when I when I said like Lucky Charms, I didn't say Lucky Charms. I said uh charm apostrophe s, which is dumb, but like yeah, I don't know, because like hypothetically there could be an event wherein like one of the action tag was like was like hot, and one of the action tags was like hotter, I guess. I don't know. Not the most innovative action tags, but yeah, I can't do substrings because like hot is a substring of hotter, so I don't know. Yeah. I mean I could get a little smarter, but like the gist, which is it's I mean it's simple in its like in like the fact that it's very to the point, is that to use an action tag you have to literally use that action tag, and any creativity beyond that is to your own discretion, right? So let's what was I all right, so I fixed that, and then yeah, so again uh wait, hold on. Yeah, that's I don't think that one came out quite right. So the ley lines fade, gather 75%, led by Trash Can, Maps and Apps, and Caps Island, led by Trash Can. Oh, did I not put in like oh. Yeah, why is this I must have accidentally hit something because this line got duplicated. Uh yeah. Right. So it did actually work correctly, except for the fact that it worked correctly twice. What it was trying to say was just 75% led by Trash Can 512, Maps and Apps, and Caps Island. But then it said it again. It said led by, yeah. So it was actually pretty much correct, except for, except for that. I sometimes when I'm hitting, like, trying to hit Control S or Control F, I'll accidentally hit Control D, and that's, yeah. So I should probably restart the script, just because of how like cranky broken it is. Yeah, I'm gonna restart the scripts because I fixed those two superficial bugs, because those would just get annoying and confusing, and they would look weird, and like I don't like them. So the script will come back in just a moment. We can do some more events, and maybe it'll actually work. So do. Wait, change your option? Oh, you can change your option whenever you want. Yeah, you can change at any time. That's kind of the whole point of the special recognition system, is that it's like there's already an advantage to changing your option because you can strategize to change your option, but now there's like an extra bonus for like picking an option before it was cool, sort of thing. Yeah, no, you can change your options at any time. The reason you were registered for both in that event is because that event was multi. So, like it says in the event, pick up to 3. And you picked Gather, and then you picked Focus, and so you were registered for both Gather and Focus. If you want to unsubscribe from something, like if you pick an action but then you change your mind about it, you can just say the same action again, and it'll like toggle it on and off. But yeah, like keep in mind, it always like, well, yeah, I mean it's pretty straightforward. Yeah, okay, so what the crump? Alright, well I was hoping this would be less dumb, but it seems to be about equally dumb. So, how's that I have like 5, like, how's that I have like 5 different, programs that can like extract stuff, and like none of them recognize what a tar.gz is? Oh, 7-zip. 7-zip to the rescue. Hey, look at that. So nice of you to finally show up. You stupid, useless. I'm still salty. Alright, so let's put this, I don't know. I don't care either. Let's just put this any like stupid location and I just deleted this folder the other day, but apparently I need the folder back. Stupid garbage goes here. Let's just put it here, and then what was it was saying like what did it say the command to install it was? It was like Python setup install. Do I even need to like install it per se, or like Python? Where's my Python installation? It might be on my D drive. Do I even use the same? Do I even use the same Python installation anymore? I might have. I mean, I haven't touched it in a while. Oh yeah. So like dot tar. No. I was just thinking, like, is there just a folder that you, like, dump these things in? It doesn't seem to be the case, though. I'll try this stupid... whatever. Install from source, download the package, extract, and type... Like... Alright, I hate this stupid stuff. Like, someone was probably like, hey, look at this really great way to do stuff. And, like... that person has a really dumb definition of what great is, so whoever let that person be in charge made a terrible choice. Stupid garbage goes here, is that what I called it? Yeah. So do they mean this literally? Just like $, Python setup .py install. Maybe this is what, yeah. Of course not. Oh yeah, is it because I forgot a space? Yeah, of course not. So they just mean like, is $ stand in for the, for whatever it's called? What was it? Memory profiler, profiler, dash 0.32, dot tar. Nope. Of course not. Of course not. Oh, they just don't want the $ at all. But like, where do you freaking specify like what you're trying to install, right? Yeah. No such file or directory. Go to hell. Like, just die. Just die, all of you. Not you. Not you guys. You guys are cool. These guys. They're jerks. They are obtuse jerks. So I think I'm back to just not caring. Like the whole memory profiling thing, like cool, good for it, but I'll worry about that someday. Or just never. No, I mean I probably will have to, like right now, because like the memory just kind of like ticks upwards gradually. I'm sure there's like a limit, right? Eventually it's just going to be easy install and pip like can like, I don't know, I don't care about those things. Like I've never thought to myself like, oh gosh, installing is so difficult for me. If only there was like some dumb thing I don't need that I can install to like I don't know. I'm not saying that I'm not ever going to do it. What I'm saying is the person I am right now hates the person that I will be when I do that. So I'm not in any hurry. Like I said earlier, it's not, if you only ever stop when you get to a dead end, you suffer like a lot of like garbage that you just don't necessarily need. And like I I don't know. I just really can't care about that. Like maybe, like I said, like maybe someday I will care enough. Um, maybe someday. But in the meantime, there are a million other things I could be doing with my life that don't involve like stupid garbage. So it's like, what are you gonna choose? um, all right. Prescripted ad lib events, for example. Animate karma. A perfect circle. I'm not gonna bite that one off yet. I spent so much time on archery. It literally took like over a week for that one thing, and I'm happy with how it came out. But like, I don't want to bite off something that big immediately afterwards. I mean, admittedly, I did take a vacation, so I should be pretty well rested, and I should be pretty ready to go. But I don't know. I huh. Oh yeah. So for one thing, I'm gonna kick the event into uh, whoops, not Excelsior. Away mode. Yeah. Kick it into away mode. Run an event so that way we can see. I mean, we should the outro text should be better now, but I just want to see that that's the case. And then so yeah, the other thing that was just like flipping through my mind, which I don't know if I'm going to do so or not necessarily. Uh, well, I'll wait to the end of this event. We'll play at this event. I'll look at the backlog. Yeah, so I think prescripted ad lib events is actually a good idea. I mean, I've thought that for a while. I just never got around to actually adding it. So, it should be really simple to add too. I mean, I'll have to write them. That'll be like the tricky part. Um, ooh, progress visualizations on-screen action tags. I want to do that. I still don't know what it means exactly. So I think. Oh, I do also want to animate karma though. I want to do all of these things. I just want to do them all right now. The modular environment features is kind of big. I'll probably do modular environment features before I do a perfect circle. I should change a perfect circle to be what I actually mean instead of just like, I don't know. I don't think a perfect circle actually makes sense. So oh, you know what's funny that I never really noticed before, or I never really thought about until just now. Yeah, for this event, it says pick up to 2. It says you can uproot carrots, corral ponies, or chase ducks, but it says pick up to 2. So it gives the impression that like you can't pick all of the options, which is interesting. Because I was thinking I might add something like that at some point, but like it hadn't even occurred to me that like it's kind of in the game at current, right? Because like this event apparently has. I mean, if you read the text, like you can uproot carrots, corral ponies, or chase ducks. That would seem to imply that there are three options, and that you can only pick 2, which is interesting. I can uproot even better than Toad. Bam. Bold claims, I know, but if anyone gets that reference, then okay. So what am I actually gonna do? Animate karma. I probably should animate karma, because that's not just for me. That's for like everyone. Hey, that's the new follower. Nice. Opeth is epic. Welcome to the welcome to the channel. Thank you very much for following. Yeah, I should do animate karma first because it's not going to be that hard. I just have to do it. And so progress visualizations on-screen action tags. I'll hold off on that one because animate karma. I don't know how much I'm going to do with that exactly. I might end up spending a lot of time animating karma. I might spend a lot of time animating karma. We'll see. But let's see the end of this event first. See the outcomes, how this all goes down. Hey, hello, the farm runs almost as smooth as with its proper crew. Perfect uproot, 50% led by Trashcan and Binry. Perfect corral, 50% led by Trashcan and Map Snaps. Cool. All right. I feel like that. I feel like that's working. I feel like that's good. Um, I don't usually do this, but I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna I'm gonna grab something to eat, and then I'm going to come back. At least that's the plan. If I don't come back, it's because I'm a terrible person and I suck at life. But no, my plan is that I'm going to go grab something to eat, and I'm going to stream more. So I I hope to see you guys again in the near future. If I don't see you today, then maybe I stream a lot. I stream most days, so hopefully I'll catch you again at some point. And until then, have a wonderful whatever time of day it is where you are. Oh, all right, I'll let that event run, but I'll do it while I'm offline. The game still works even when I'm offline. You can still play it. Anyways, catch you guys